Hey guys, my name is Ken Cannon, and today I'm here on behalf of Koichi and Hashi to teach you some Tohoku Ben or Tohoku dialect. Now, Tohoku dialect is a dialect of Japanese. Realize I'm kind of on the wrong blog here, but what's really interesting about Tohoku dialect is that it's hailed as being one of the hardest dialects in all of Japanese to understand. In fact, when native speakers of Tohoku dialect go on TV and movies and stuff like that, they have to put subtitles below them because even native speakers from other parts of the country can't really understand what they're saying a lot of the time. That's how different and crazy it is. In fact, when I first heard Tohoku dialect, I didn't think it sounded anything like Japanese at all. Maybe Korean or something, but certainly not Japanese. So with that said, it's obviously pointless for us non-native speakers to even give it a shot. But in an attempt to rebel and to point out the fact that I was just joking, let's get into it. Okay, first off, Tohoku is spoken throughout Tohoku region, which is just east of Tokyo here, as you see on this little map, all the way up to Hokkaido, this island thing up here, this top island. So all the way throughout here is the Tohoku region. And to get you actually really excited, there's not just one Tohoku dialect, there's actually about a dozen different kinds of Tohoku dialect spoken all the way throughout Tohoku. Yay! Now today in particular we're going to be focusing on Tsugaru Ben, or Tsugaru dialects, spoken in the most north part of Tohoku, called Aomori. And also arguably the most farthest sounding dialect from actual standard Japanese. I like to start small, obviously. So let's get started in today's video with the 4 most common Tsugaru Ben grammars, or grammar patterns. Now the first one here we have Ku's are goos, or most K sounds when spoken in Tsugaru Ben actually come out as G sounds. So for example, hayaku, which means fast here, comes out as hayagu. 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 Now this difference comes from the fact that Tsugaru Ben is kind of famed for its lazy sounding speech, and where the goal is to actually move your mouth as little as possible. There's actually even a common joke about this, that it's so cold up there that people don't even want to speak properly. おめえ何してんぞ? 縛るじゃ。ズボン履えば? Oh. In fact, Tohoku Ben is actually so famous for this that it's actually been given kind of a rude nickname, Zuzu Ben, because that's supposedly what it sounds like when Tohoku speakers are speaking. Now onto the second most common grammar pattern, be. Be usage is twofold. So first fold we have iko, or ikimashou, which means let's go. It stands in place of the let's form, the volitional form. So it's this o form here, right here. And then 2, it stands in place of daro or deshou. So that's the word probably. So for example, we have here doshio, which means what should I do, becomes dosube. 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 Now this be form is probably the most common, most famous grammar pattern throughout all of Tohoku. And yes, it is used throughout the rest of Tohoku, not just in Aomori or Tsugaru Ben. However, the meaning, same with the kus and goos, or the kus are goos, but the meaning may not necessarily be the same. However, if you use this be grammar pattern, this be form outside of Tohoku, anywhere else in the rest of Japan, people will definitely know what dialect you are speaking. Oh, お前ゆり子の友達だべ? あ、はい、そうなんです。あなたは東北の方ですね。おお、なしてわかった。やっぱべを使ったはんで。いや、ズボン履いてないから。長。On to the third most common grammar pattern in Tsugaru Ben / Tohoku Ben, we have ja. Now ja is used after a verb to make it more forceful. So in that way it can kind of be equated to the standard Japanese particle yo, or in other words, the verbal exclamation point, the thing you put at the end of a sentence when you want to be like, hey, this is I really mean whatever I'm saying. So for example, we have ikuyo here, which means I'm going, becomes iguja in Tsugaru Ben. Iguja. Iguja. Now this ja is not to be confused with the ancient Kapala ja used by samurais and old men in the place of da here, da or des, which is the standard Kapala. No, あのパーティー行くべ。楽しそうじゃ。やだ。どうして？侍の言うことなんか信じねえよ。なんじゃ侍なんかもういねえべ？いや、あなたは絶対侍なんだ。わーい、忍びはまだまだいるっていうよりバカバカ。Okay, now for the last most common Tsugaru Ben grammar point, and that is I equals e, number 4 here. Now this one refers mostly to negative verbs and adjectives. So for example, we have here dekai, which means very big. And you simply take off the ai here at the end, and you put e here. So dekai becomes deke. 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 Now, this switching of I with e appears in standard Japanese as well throughout the rest of Japan. However, it's very slangy and can be extremely rude if said to the wrong person. Oh, dekkei na! 失礼だわ。ごめんなさい。でかいね。とってもいい？どうぞ。Awesome! Now that you've got all the basic grammars down, it's time to get into some Sugata Ben vocabs. So if you scroll down below, we can get into some more of this Buzz Buzz Ben. Yay!
刑務所さ行かねばマイネージャー。わあ、忍びだべ。なあ、忍びじゃねえべ。んだ、わめんごいじゃ。んだが、こっちさん実行か。わセクシーだはんで、橋さんはのことあこられるじゃ。